HvZ is it's a tag game. It's campus wide. It lasts for a week.
You start as a human, and there is one zombie, and the zombie has to try and tag the humans, and the human has to try to shoot the zombie with a Nerf gun. If the human shoots the zombie is stunned for 5 minutes. If the zombie tags the human becomes a zombie.
The game works because of the community. It's a community of people who are willing to, put aside these sort of norms of like daily life and willing to sort of add an extra layer of complexity onto life for the purpose of having fun.
It's pretty much an open world where you get to kind of be who you want to be.
You immerse yourself in the game, you immerse yourself in the community, and it really becomes like something that, overlays big chunks of your life at a time.
Good job.
Oh, well, I'm glad I opened it over here, kids.
In case it wasn't clear, don't drink it. You pour it on the ground.
This is not being drunk.
This is not consumption.
This is libation. To Ethan Mertz for also dying to a jammed gun provided by none other than his older brother.
And then his older brother also dying to the same person because his gun jammed again.
Basically, people have all these intense moments that they remember. Oftentimes are really funny, or something silly happens, or something just ridiculous happens, and so they want to share them.
If somebody does something like crazy, some extraordinary feat in a mission, and then people talk about it, and then it gets passed down kind of through the generations, through like players who were there.
I feel that the Thursday mission humans deserve something better.
That's true.
If one person does something like incredibly, either silly or heroic, like that will get remembered because, a lot of people have seen it or have heard about it.
Also, to my mom, we took out 7 cents to get the Linnaeus statue, and then it was gotten after we stunned everyone except for Liz lying down in a bush. And then Hurricane shot out and grabbed his ankle.
Nicky Dover was a great legendary player of like early HvZ days.
He had a strong arm which only holds 6 bullets, but he stunned 8 zombies with it because he was picking up his darts as he ran away from the other 2.
He had a strong arm with 6 darts in it, and he probably took down 7 zombies. So at some point, he picked a dart off the ground, put it back into the strong arm, and then like recocked the gun and must have like tagged the 7th person.
If we've concluded the remembrances, we will now commence the act for which this ceremony is named. If you would cue the music, Peter. Pour one out for the homies. Hey!
That a lot of the lore is like the sort of legends that the community passed down revolve around like heroic deeds by individuals or or a lot of the time around missions.
Are we gonna, Ben, should we just go ahead and brief these nerds?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright. As soon as everyone puts their blasters in the box, retrieve your blasters. You will need to bring the box to the center of the main. Question in the back.
We die on a mission. Are we like dead? Yes.
Yes. If you die on the mission, you die in real life.
Every year there's some one story that usually gets sort of continually passed around to all the new players, and my first couple years it was this laser mission.
There's this mission called the laser mission, and the goal was to shoot a laser off of 3 mirrors into a window of Kent.
But there was this whole fiasco where the laser wasn't long enough or the laser wasn't powerful enough.
And midway through the mission, like we're standing there in Classics Archway, and I think midway through the mission you realize it was just impossible.
So the humans, they had an impossible task. There was nowhere that was safe, and they they were either slain to a person or they ran.
But in the spirit of those days, we just like stood and like still fought it out. We basically just made stand after stand in Classics Archway, in Classics Quad, wave after wave of zombies, and we just kind of like held them off as long as possible until like finally everybody got overrun in the end.
And that's sort of like the gold standard for like this was a total disaster.
At this time, are there any additional questions for us? because we are going to get this show on the road relatively shortly.
I have a question. Why would you do this to us?
We're not going to comment on design rationale.
For all intents and purposes, we just need the small box.
All right.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Are they out?
Looks like it.
They got released already? Are they just sitting in a clump, or are there more of them around?
Oh my God, guys, don't split up, guys.
Why are you guys splitting up? This is such a bad plan.
You cannot leave the zone for 1 minute.
How many of us?
Back, tie.
So many.
And or Connor.
Save some guys.
Hey.
Hey, do we have pictures?
Yeah, no buildings. But you can take.
When they charge at us, which they will do,
The problem is that if you die.
When can we leave?
If the problem is that if you die, then there's no way we're succeeding.
Our inmates are chicken. Let's go.
Can we go? Let's go. I'm not part of you. Charge!
Number of human points? I don't have any.
Tactically irrelevant. Put it off towards Levi, and I only had one shot left, so I just could not reasonably fight my way back over.
Okay. I do hope you realize that you as a characters will be hunted into oblivion very shortly.
Yeah.
Everybody is like in different places on campus. People will compare notes about what happened when.
You know, you were standing there and I was standing over here, so I had like a different angle, and so everyone sort of like passes down like, you know, this is my experience on this mission.
The sort of battle narration. Sure, Andrew.
Alright, so we walked out and it was a shit show and half of us died and half of us got to the circle.
Okay.
And then, on the way back, everyone else died.
People will talk to each other, and then if you're a new player who sits there, you pick up on the storyline through it all from the other players who talk about it.
And eventually the community sort of synthesizes like there's like opinions sort of coalesce.
I think like HvZ has a really strong tradition of storytelling, and people recounting their past experiences.
Even though there like are lots of people playing the game now who never did those, like we'll still bring them up and still like be like, hey, is this like X? And so it's honestly sort of like oral culture.
Yeah. I've eaten every meal at the dining hall this game, and only like 3 of them have I even had to fight anyone.
You can use bikes, but only in the safe sense. Right now there are 20 zombies.
Oh, that's doable.
Oh.
We tried checkpoints.
How many
You guys have 9 people. You guys should decide who wants to be outside first.
I'm definitely outside.
I volunteer as tribute.
I am happy to be outside. You're outside.
Take care of a lot of them.
Wait, can I leave myself take care of?
You could, it's true.
I also have about 100 darts.
If we need backup, we'll have to.
Yeah, no, I can stay in the same
Oh my god, buddy.
Blue one?
if we don't.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
why not? Yeah, that's fine.
Be nice if we
Human?
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I am. I
don't have a gun, I just have a sock.
Oh, we have a striker.
That's great, we have a gun for you. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we actually have extra guns.
You could like pass your gun to people, they could reload for you.
I don't have.
And like whatnot. Or they could give you the ammo box.
Alright, so I just, in case I
In
need
my
to
life.
basically,
I'm a noob. I still get it.
see?
Rest in peace for those.
We who are about to die salute thee. Thank you. We out, boys!
Alright, so how it's going to work is that
okay.
we're going to
you
attempt
out or
to
in?
draw
So
them
how
near.
you're in.
Right?
Okay.
Don't let them touch you.
Okay.
Yeah, just be socks. Do socks. No, just do socks.
No, I feel like cooler holding a Nerf gun.
I know I got a couple of you.
Matthew, do you count as a human outside of the safe zone? Isaiah, let's do 1.
Holy shit.
Sorry about
GG.
20 seconds. 15.
I appreciate it.
How many minutes are left?
1! Protect. Kevin, no!
shit, he's going by the bushes. Oh!
You're dead too?
Right. Yep. You know I'm not going to iHouse though, right?
Are you going to the dining hall?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Brilliant cover.
Every single minute.
I was looking like, where are the first floor guys?
Can they see us? Should we?
We're
We're looking south on the classics quad, but we can.
We might as well kill them, right? We might as well.
Yeah, something like that? I don't know.
I started out playing to survive as long as possible, but also like get as many points as possible.
Like, I know people who just like lone wolf it and they're like, I'm the best human ever, and I like did that as a zombie. I'm like, oh well, like I have all the kills, I don't need to hunt with anybody, like, and it's sort of like eventually that gets kind of like boring and lonely after a while.
Like towards the end, I kind of just wanted everybody to have fun, you know. Like, I want to just have fun, and I like trying to survive, like taking like unnecessary precautions every time I go to class, just stuff being fun.
On some level, after you get a few kills, it's, you know, sort of the extra one doesn't actually matter as much, and so it's much more about trying to get the group to get kills and help yourself have fun, help other people have fun.
While I am kind of like an assassin lone hunter by nature, I sort of now I only do that when I can't get people to wake up with me at like 6 a.m. to go ambush somewhere. But I do hunt much more with the horde now than I did before.
But as lead zombie, your goal is like less to get kills, although you do get a lot of kills, but the goal is less to get kills and more is to help other people get kills.
I think that is something that I realized, and I think it's an important thing that I realized. Because yeah, for a long time I was just kind of like, oh, the whole point of this game is for me to like get all the points and like be the best player and whatnot. But it's really more about the experience.
Brains! Alright, fast on these windows and don't go near the roads and multipliers. The most, like, on this mission, do not stop. Do not stop to fight. Just run and shoot as best you can. If you stop, there are too many of them.
Ben, what's the time?
Alright, 30 seconds to jump.
Brains!
10 seconds!
10 seconds!
Alright guys, you gotta go to the rest.
Alright, we are ready.
Don't get bottlenecked in the door!
Go.
We good.
Yeah, humans! Let's go!
Yes! Oh my god, that's so great.
Evan survived.
1 minute left. Okay.
They're squinting down, they're right on my back. I saw one of them shoot the other, but the bullet didn't go through. It had fallen out of my barrel along the way. And so we're trying to figure this out. If it was a jam, they say like, no, it's a jam, nothing. Look, no, it's an empty thing. But then another zombie bites up and tags me. So however it's fun, it was a fair game.
I actually didn't see you until I like saw your head. Like, holy fuck, that's actually like. No, like I didn't. I was like, when I saw pictures of myself, because I actually didn't really know how it looked in the face. But I was like, oh, okay, I'm actually like pretty well camouflaged. If John Boyer would be a zombie, that would be great.
Yeah, I bet he could be zombie number 1. Exactly. So I saw 2 people chasing him, and then he shot everyone. And I was just like
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I would say like the point is to have a great time, you know, and like that definition changes depending on who you are. So like there really is not a single purpose of HvZ. I would say that as long as you're having fun, you're doing it right.
And it, you know, it creates these experiences that obviously people seem to like because they keep coming back.
but not.